Zhang Yi and Yang Xinxin arrived at Deng Garden beneath the endless snowfall, tension tightening Zhang Yi's chest as they waited in Deng Yuanbua's living room. When Liang Yu entered alongside Deng Yuanbua and the butler Lian Chang, she appeared outwardly unchanged, high ponytail, striking eyebrows, white-fitted outfit accentuating her toned frame, yet Zhang Yi sensed a fundamental transformation beneath the surface. Yang Xinxin rushed to embrace her teacher, while Zhang Yi thanked Deng Yuanbua, who dismissed it as their mutual agreement. Zhang Yi probed whether others could receive similar enhancement, but Lian Cheng explained the staggering resource expenditure and the brutal physical requirements. Deng Yuanbua conceded they could offer lesser body improvements but nothing approaching Liang Yu's leap. Before departure, Deng Yuanbua gifted Zhang Yi a gold brooch from Deng Shintong's effects, claiming it would ease integration of the Heavenly God Squad members. During the drive back, Zhang Yi pressed Liang Yu for details. She described 3 days inside a transparent plexiglass chamber, injected with drugs and subjected to strange procedures while forced to remain conscious. Her skin had been completely replaced, blood and organs visibly altered, the agony so extreme that weaker candidates would die or suffer mental collapse. Zhang Yi realized Deng Yuanbua had omitted the torture, only specifying high candidate requirements. Liang Yu insisted the gains were enormous, clenching her fist and comparing her new body to a sports car with a full tank. Zhang Yi assessed her previous combat strength as ordinary Delta level, comparable to Xiao Honglian and Xing Tian, limited by few absorbed superhuman abilities. A wicked smile crossed his face as he decided to test her new limits against his Heavenly Dog Squad members. The following morning at the Operations Center's basement training grounds, Zhang Yi convened the first full assembly of the newly formed Heavenly Dog Squad. The 6 Black Robe Squad members arrived punctually, Bailey Changqing waving enthusiastically while Wu Di and the others regarded their new captain with complex emotions. Zhang Yi had risen from a Tianhai City faction leader to their commander in mere days. The 3 surviving Heavenly God Squad members, Yihe, Xuemiao, and Luinghao, were conspicuously absent. Zhang Yi had studied their files. Yihe neared mid-tier strength, Xuemiao ranked below average, Luinghao was the squad's weakest. They survived the Eclipse Moon ambush only because the squad's elites engaged the toughest foes and headquarters ordered evacuation after Deng Shintong's death. At 8:52 Zhang Yi calmly instructed everyone to wait. When 9 o'clock struck with no sign of the trio, he asked Bailey Changqing for the investigation team's lateness penalty, a major demerit and public apology, with 2 demerits mandating expulsion. Zhang Yi ordered the punishment applied. Moments later, a cold voice echoed from the second-floor balcony where 3 men in silver combat uniforms leaned over the railing, faces twisted in provocation. The leader mocked Zhang Yi's codename Chaos as corny and warned that demerits wouldn't intimidate them. Zhang Yi ignored the taunt, repeating the order to Bailey Changqing. Yihe shouted they were present, but Zhang Yi declared he didn't see them, giving 10 seconds to stand before him or face dismissal. The 3 men's expressions darkened. They had come to humble the outsider captain, not to be humiliated by him on his first day. Zhang Yi stood in the basement training ground of the Blizzard City Operations Center, a plain Rolex in hand, counting the seconds as the appointed assembly time passed. The 6 members of the Black Robe Squad, including Wu Di and Kong Shang, had arrived early and waited in disciplined silence. The 3 survivors of the Heavenly God Squad, Yihe, Xuemiao, and Luinghao, chose that moment to descend from the ceiling in a swirling whirlwind, landing before the new captain with deliberate insolence. Yihe, the strongest of the 3 and near mid-tier in strength, immediately mocked Zhang Yi's codename Chaos, sneering that only the weak chose such names while true elites like their former captain Deng Shintong bore prestigious titles like Erlang Shenyangjian. Zhang Yi's gaze hardened. He did not raise his voice like a typical instructor but spoke with knife-edged coldness, ordering Yihe to say report, before speaking. When Yihe attempted a sarcastic compliance, Zhang Yi barked shut up, and repeated the command, establishing dominance through sheer presence rather than volume. Yihe's temper flared. He declared he would not serve under an unknown outsider and moved to resign, but Xuemiao and Luinghao seized his arms, hissing urgent warnings. Their family livelihoods depended on their positions. Unlike Yihe, who had a powerful family to fall back on, they were their household's pillars. Quitting without a backup was a luxury they could not afford. Yihe's expression flickered with pain at the mention of the Heavenly God Squad's past glory in Deng Shintong's memory. The bodies of their fallen comrades were barely cold, and they had been merged into a hybrid squad under an outsider. It felt like abandonment by the region. Gritting his teeth, Yihe pivoted from resignation to confrontation. He pointed at Zhang Yi and invoked a clause in the investigation team regulations. A captain must accept challenges from team members, and refusal meant forfeiting the captaincy. He proposed a 3-versus-1 duel, himself alongside Xuemiao and Luinghao against Zhang Yi alone. The Black Robe Squad members, Bailey Changqing among them, watched with sharp interest. Bailey Changqing, a vice-captain who had led the Black Robe Squad, privately admitted he held no confidence in defeating 3 coordinated elites simultaneously unless his ability countered theirs. The investigation team members were all elite, their combined strength would be mutually amplified. Zhang Yi raised an eyebrow, unperturbed. "If you want to die, I can grant your wish," he said calmly. He accepted because the battle was a test of authority. Without it, the squad would be unlettable in the coming siege of Eclipse Moon. Yi He and the others showed ecstatic joy at his acceptance, convinced that position did not equal strength. They believed Zhang Yi had captain's rank but not captain's power, and they intended to prove it. Zhang Yi orders the Black Robe Squad, Liang Yu, and Yang Xinxin to vacate the vast basement training ground, leaving only himself and the three insubordinate Heavenly God Squad survivors, Yi He, Xuemiao, and Luinghao. The two realms seal silently enveloped Zhang Yi, forming an impenetrable barrier as the trio whispers strategy. Yi He insists their coordinated 3-on-1 assault can defeat anyone below captain level, securing their reputations even if expelled. Luinghao, the poison doctor, immediately slashes his palm and injects all three with adrenaline, transforming his bodily fluids into a potent physique-enhancing potion that drastically amplifies their speed, senses, and mobility. Xuemiao, the Windwalker, draws a blue-glowing dagger and summons a swirling whirlwind, vanishing into the gale to strike at Zhang Yi's back. Zhang Yi leisurely draws his twin white owl pistols, loading holy silver bullets. Xuemiao's dagger pierces only void, his arm sucked into Zhang Yi's alternate dimension. Without turning, Zhang Yi aims a massive gun barrel at the assassin's head and fires a warning shot. Xuemiao escapes on a violent gust, reappearing dozens of meters away, shaken by the spatial ability that neutralizes close-range assassination. Luinghao then unleashes a vast crimson fog of weaponized blood mist, a deadly poison that kills on skin contact, propelled by hurricane winds. The mist vanishes harmlessly into the alternate dimension. Zhang Yi raises both white owls and opens fire, the holy silver bullet streaking with 20-fold speed and precision, an ultra-long-range killing combination that even high-level Delta superhumans dare not face head-on.